Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Okay, so this is great. I have been talking to you guys very diligently for the last 6 minutes, not realizing that while I had started streaming, I had not actually started broadcasting anything yet. So I'm so sorry. You guys have been, I thought I have been talking to you guys and laying out what we're going to be doing today, and that you guys were just a room full of lurkers, and it was going to be a really slow stream today. It, it's not necessarily, it might, but that's not what happened. What actually happened was I didn't start the stream and I saw the chat and I just started talking and nobody was saying anything. So let's give this another go. What's going on, Dave? What's going on, Ghost Badlies? Glad you're here. IDK, what's up? Silas Flips making it here again. I love it. Java, glad to see you here. Jax, Satch, 3 is here again. Ego's here. Love it. Fire shirt. Thank you. I just for you, Ego, I tried to be as drippy as I possibly could. All right. Let's see. The Bali in your profile picture looks like a crown. The Bali in my profile picture looks like a crown. Oh yeah, it does. It does. It's because I am that goated that your brain just makes it a crown. Let's see. Uh, Le Breton? Le Breton. I'm hopefully pronouncing that right. But yo, what's good? Everything is good. It is a great day. Silas, what is going on? 13 or 3 says that I am King Unc. I appreciate that. I do what I can. You guys are absolutely awesome. So what I was trying to say to all of you while I was absolutely not broadcasting anything was I have absolutely no idea what it is that I'm doing today. I just know that I wanted to hop on because I have been streaming and going live with you all every single day for at least the last week. I am not going to be doing that moving forward. I do think to a certain degree that it could be sustainable because for me, streaming is exceptionally easy. I don't have to edit. I don't have to do anything other than, and I probably don't even have to, but what I end up doing is I stream at the end of it, I'm done, and then I go through and I watch the entire stream. So if it's like a 3-hour stream like yesterday's was, I'm in it for at least 6 hours. And then I had a meeting yesterday too. So actually it was at least 8 hours yesterday that was taken up by streaming, content discussion, watching stream. It was an all-day event. Technically speaking, because at this point, I'm fairly comfortable and confident in my ability to not have to delete my streams when I'm done, that they will stay up. My drops, my embarrassments, my oopsies, my vulnerabilities, all of that stuff is going to stay out there regardless. So I don't really need to watch it again. However, it is very interesting when I do. Because Ego and IDK and everybody else, I do, oh, I could play it at 3 times speed, but then I miss out on a lot, especially because as I rewatch the stream, I read the chat and I'm learning that I don't read the chat as carefully and as diligently as maybe I should, because I learn things afterwards as I'm reading through the chat on what everybody is talking about. And I find it very humorous that so much goes over my head. But none of that is why these will not be going on a day-to-day basis. I have a lot. I should filter messages a bit more. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay, well, okay, let's do this. And then I see you, PS5. Hello, thank you for being here. Heatwave, thank you. Toasting, awesome. You figured out how to chat. I'm so happy. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm going to read everything because I like knowledge. Knowledge is power, but power can be scary. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing moving forward is I'm going to be sticking with my scheduled streams. So I will be going live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be going live every Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And that's it. So just so everyone is aware, I'm not going away. My content is not going away. My Bali Unc vibe, my positivity, my cringy ignorance at times, all of this is going to stay present in the community for you guys to love and enjoy. I'm just not going to be doing it every single day anymore. I'm going to be doing it Wednesdays, I'm going to be doing it Saturdays, and aside from that, I'm going to be having time with my family. Plus, there are a couple other things that I have interest in considering with regards to what kind of content I might create, what kind of stuff I'm going to be putting out, and how I might do it. And in order for me to figure that stuff out, and in order for me to get a couple things in the works, and to finally put together, I have a couple videos that I know I need to do, none of which I have started on because I have been so busy spending all of my time with you amazing people live in chat. But I want you guys to see the other stuff that I'm working on, and I want you guys to eventually see the other ideas that I have. So the only way that I can do that is to set aside some time specifically for project work. That's what I'm going to do. Pico, what's going on? I think it's Pico, Pico, the cute dog in the chat. What's going on? I am so happy that you are here. Is this the first time you have been able to make it to one of my live streams? If so, thank you for taking the time to be here. 3, I totally missed why you're frowning. Are you frowning because I am in fact going to read all of the messages? Or are you frowning because I'm not going to be streaming every single day moving forward? I must know. I don't want to break anybody's heart. I have to keep the positive vibes alive, but I'm not going to be able to do it every day. So the other thing that I was talking to a non-responsive chat because I was not going live was, what was it? I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about today. I have, again, the last 2 streams went amazing and I had no talking points. I expect this stream is going to be no different. Amazing, no talking points. However, in the last stream, somebody did mention, and I think it may have been you 3. It might have been Gibby, one of the 2, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in the stream or in the chat had said that I may give my hand at, or try my hand at trying to passively learn a trick on stream. That might be interesting. So I might actually end up doing that today. It really all depends on the participation that we have in the chat. And there is no wrong way to participate in the chat. You guys at this point, I'm sure, are very, very understanding of my stance on lurkers and whether you chat in the stream or whether you sit back and listen. I love lurkers. You guys don't need to participate if you don't want to. If you do want to, we can have all sorts of fun. We've listened to music. We've talked about clothing. We've gone down the rabbit hole of Scott's historical hairstyles. We've done all of the things. So don't know what today is going to be like. Totally up to you guys on what today is going to be like. I can do more flipping. I can do more chatting. I probably don't want to do the music sharing just simply because it was kind of neat that I got the whole warning email from Google, because that means that I'm a real person. But but I don't need another email from Google. I just realized, and this is going to make for a very problematic stream. I don't have my drink. I left it downstairs. I'm going to throw up the be right back screen. I will be right back. Thank you for your patience. All right, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Sorry about that. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat and see if we might be able to piece together what it is that we are doing today. All right, Pico said, woot. I agree, Pico. I am so happy you are here. 3 says, no more daily streams, frowny face. 3, don't worry. I'm here for you. You have my information. I am at your disposal whenever you need your daily dose of Bali Unc. Just ping me. I'll shoot you a good morning message every morning if you need it. But no live streams every single day. I apologize. Toasting says you should start a stream or start streams at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My Wednesday ones do. My weekday ones, yes. My weekend ones, that's a little too late for me. I want to make sure. So one of the things with me, Toasting, so you're aware, I think you've been in some of my streams before. I want my stuff to be very, very, very accessible. Not only day or time of day, but in people as well. I want, people who are more experienced to be able to come in and see something positive if they want to, or somebody to chuckle at trying to learn something new. But I want the younger people, the newer people in the community, but the younger people too, to be able to watch something. So, 8 p.m. on a Saturday, a kid may not be able to watch a live stream at that point, but noon on a Saturday, maybe somebody would be interested in watching me over a Saturday cartoon. If they do that anymore, I don't know. Was that a 90s thing? Did they end Saturday morning cartoons? You guys tell me. I don't know. I haven't seen them in 25 years. The dog in the picture is my dog Pico. Good to be here. So glad you're here. And your dog is adorable, by the way. 3 says, yeah, that was me. Okay, cool. So 3, you were the one who suggested that I learn something. Great suggestion. We'll see what everybody thinks. And we'll see if I might be able to learn something if we go that route. Ego says there's a lot of pressure to try and learn a trick all within one stream. Oh, that's a lot of pressure. Yeah, again, Ego, as far as I have a lot of pressure in general, learning something on a ballad song, I don't feel that pressure. I set my Bally bar very, very, very low. So I'm not worried. You should learn a new trick, all right? But could be fun, starting to learn one at least. Learning and mastering a trick are 2 different things. Very, very true. I'm just going to call you Libre. Are you okay with that? Are you cool with Libre? Yeah, I'm just going to say Libre. Hopefully you're not offended. I think Libre is cool, and you can ask 3. I like to pick quirky names that are not what anybody else calls anybody else, because that makes me unique. And my name is Scott with 1 T, not 2, because my name is not Scott. I like unique. And I have ADHD. Anyway, so Toasting says, agreed, you don't have to, or you don't gotta have it perfect. True. Libre says, could definitely learn a new trick within a short amount of time. Depending on the trick, I mean, with my expertise, the way I started that is going to make it sound like I'm being narcissistic. With my expertise being so low, the caliber of trick that I would have to be trying is so simple, most likely, that I might goat it by the end of the stream and only be here for like an hour. I got a new Orion 2 Joker knife, and it might be better than no, Pico, I do not believe you, and I can't believe you just said that. This has to be your first stream. Has to. Because I have been talking literally all week long about how I have absolutely no interest whatsoever in the Orion 2, full stop. Specifically because of my love and admiration for everything that is the Orion S comb. Period. The only thing that I'm looking at, thinking about, considering, excited about, and want to try that I fear may dethrone my Orion S comb is the LDY Kite AL V1.5, because they have finally added weight adjustment and a functional bottle opener. And I think those two things combined will make the Kite AL V1.5 possibly a better flipper for me than the Orion S comb. So I am thoroughly terrified with what I have just read from you, my friend. I'll move on. I'm sorry. Ego asks, what inspired the arm tattoos? So I used to have text on the underside of my forearms, but the thing was the text read, the thing with when you have text on your forearms in such a way that it can be read when you go like this, it reads backwards when somebody's standing behind you. So just the back and forth of, is this right? Is this wrong? Should I go like this? Should I go like that? I mean, when it's crossed, or do I go? It was just too much for my worrisome brain to figure out if my arm position was always right. So I was hanging out over at my buddy's house. He had just started tattooing, as did his younger brother. And his younger brother was a tattoo artist. Designed, this pattern and said, hey, what do you think about this? And I said, yeah, that's cool. They said, cool, sit in the chair, let's do it. So, and the funny thing is they were just starting. So if anybody knows about tattoos, the way that you get a tattoo put on you is with a pen looking thing that has a certain number, depending on the setup of the pen, but a certain number of needles. So if you're doing a thin line, it might be like 1 needle or 3 needles that are going to pumping ink in there. Have I mentioned I have ADHD? Sorry. However, if you're doing a lot of fill, you might end up having something that has like 10 needles all lined up in one big bar, so it fills a whole lot faster. They didn't have one of those. They had a thin line tattoo pen or needles. So this, which could have theoretically taken, I don't know, an hour and a half per arm, ended up taking closer to 8 hours per arm, and it was quite the struggle. Yeah, that was rough. But that's, long story short, no real story behind these. People ask about him, and sometimes if you look right here, the way that I joke around is I'm like, oh yeah, it's tribal grass. I mean, grass is really important to me, and yeah, that's not it. It was just to cover up text that could be read, multiple ways, and anyway. Whoo. So, what inspired the arm tattoos? Got it. Dave says, what's up, man? Nothing, just hanging with you people, enjoying the end of the weekend. This is great. Toasting says, let's go. I get off at work at 8. All right. What time is it there for you? Jack says, they didn't what? Wow, you have a Halloween Mako. How does it flip? I am not a big fan. If I could go back, and I've said this a couple times, my hot take is if I could go back in time, I would not have gotten the Ghost Mako. I would have gotten the BB Barflies Barracuda V2, full pink. The Cerakote's just slippery in my hand. I don't know. I'll take a Teflon Bulb or the cheese over the Cerakote on the Ghost Mako any day of the week. That's my hot take. Sorry. Toasting. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wait, what? Oh, that's when you get off work? I don't know. LDY is always improving their stuff. I'm sure it's fire. Doesn't mean the Orion S isn't amazing. Also, it most definitely is always making amazing products. Probably the most innovative balisong company, period. Okay. They have a short existence and have surpassed people like Squid at the point, in my opinion. I didn't know LDY hasn't been around for very long. But I agree. I mean, from my perspective, I absolutely love everything that LDY is pumping out. They're the most impressive mass producing maker that I'm aware of at the moment, personally. And no offense to like Squid Industries or anything, but I really like what LDY is doing. That's awesome. I love tattoos and art, so I'm always curious. Cool. Yeah, no problem. I got a bunch of tattoos. Bali Unc, what's going on, Wavy? What's up? I'm mad sick, bro. Like, mad sick like you are the coolest person around, or mad sick like you're not feeling well and are under the weather. If you're the coolest person around, I'm not going to argue with you. If you are feeling under the weather, though, I'm so sorry, and I hope you get better very soon. I bet that was insanely painful. Yeah, very. The ADHD is what gives your streams charm. Don't apologize for it. I'm not going to lie. My unnecessary apologeticness is also charming. It's disarming. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But the ADHD thing, I'm totally in your camp. That's not going anywhere. Toasting says, yes, yes. Java says, I agree with 3. Pico says, I have the Kite 1.5 on its way. I'm wondering what will be different. I mean, Pico, at this point, you do know what is different. You just don't know how it's going to feel different, I'm assuming. Because by way of like what's different, it's got adjustable weight system. It's got channels cut out underneath the scales. It's got some sort of musical tuning, though I don't think it has a 3.5-inch headphone jack. They've done something with the audio quality, and it's got a functional bottle opener. There may be more beyond that, I don't know, but I'm super excited because all of the things that I know that they've made change on the Kite 1.5 are all quality changes, like not significant per se, but notable upgrades, as opposed to, oh, we made this slight change with the chamfering, or, oh, look at the way that we did the jimping on this one slightly different, or look, it's a bead blast versus a... I mean, that stuff is like, it's a different paint job. But the changes that they made with the Kite 1.5 were legitimate, like functional changes that I'm excited about. Anyway, let's see. IDK says, well, IDK has hype drops. That's why they get so much credit until recently with the Kite 1.5. The thing I'm most curious about is the 775 cheese. Man, I keep bringing up onions, and what Nabalis did with the 7075 cheese is an onion, because I can take that so many different directions with regards to, was it good, was it not good, and how one might approach the situation if you already had a cheese that you paid the same amount for and it's a lesser quality material, or we can go down a rabbit hole. I don't know that I want to, because I'm not on the cheese train. I'm not super hype on cheese. I don't mind it. It flips. It's just not my goat. What's up, Unc? What is going on, AMA? How are we doing? You're at 117 on that short now. That is awesome. And that short is great. The fact that you did it outside, walking around in the snow, great lighting. You can see everything good. I mean, just peak video. I'm glad that you're getting all the views though. I have done it before. I will do it again, just simply because we got to support each other. We got to support the community. And AMA mentioned it, so I will drop a couple of the folks that I have been watching and paying attention to, so that you all can do the same. Speaking of which is AMA's most recent. I won't put the link to the video, but I will put a link to the channel, and you guys can go and sub, and then start liking and watching and appreciating some quality content. There you go. That is AMA. If you have not yet, go and check them out. Go and subscribe. Go and watch the short. And AMA did a short specifically for me, shouting me out in the title. So go and check that one out too. And has a collection video out. So a couple things to take a look at if anybody has time. All right, chat is not going crazy. We are just hanging out, which is cool. So that is fine. I can do my regular banter, but I do kind of need something to go off. So if you guys don't want to hear my regular banter and instead you want me to start trying something, it sounds like you guys were talking about drill and tricks. What do you guys want me to look up and see if I can work out? Everybody keeps talking to me about the shortstop. Where are we at with that? Is that something that's Bali Unc permissible, or is that something that I may have some prerequisites that I need to figure out, or whip rollover? Shortstop is good. Do I play any games? I don't, not really. I mean, I have a PlayStation that's supposed to be in my office. I've moved it to the living room. Eventually it'll come back to my office, but there's, yeah. Oh, toasting, I should probably let you know. Okay, so what I am relatively proficient at, here, this is what I'll do. I'll kind of run you guys through my, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'll run you guys through kind of what I do, how my practice is, because it's pretty regular. I do the same thing, kind of, and it'll basically show you all the things I know, because the series of moves that I do, it basically covers everything. And the way that I learn something new is figure out how to incorporate the new thing that I'm learning into the series of moves that I'm doing. Again, I've said it before, like, a lot of people in my chat are like community goats who know all of this stuff. All of you, I thank you for toughing it out with me. All of everybody else who doesn't know like as much as the greats, you guys are who I'm talking to. So what I do personally, as far as my combo, is I start with a thumb rollover and then I move it into a behind the... It's going to be one of those days. It's not. It was the cheese. I'm not one who's going to blame a Bali for my mistake, but I don't like the Teflon, just like I don't like the Cerakote. I am going to use my Rhinus. So anyway, I start with a thumb rollover. I go into a behind the 8-ball to a helix. And then I usually, I mean, if I'm just feeling kind of flowy and just want to do nothing, I'll just cycle through it. But when I want to expand, hi Jax, welcome back. When I want to expand and throw in more of my, so that is my, if I had to call it something, that is my mindless default is, yeah, that is my equivalent to the Tide is High song always being in my head. The flip that is always running through my hands is the behind the 8-ball followed by the helix to the behind the 8-ball followed by the helix. When I want to expand that and flip a little bit more or get into a little bit more of the stuff that I work on, then at the end of that, instead of rolling it into another, I messed that up. Instead of rolling it over into another behind the 8-ball, I toss in my middle finger. That would have been a ring of shame. I toss in, did it again, my middle finger like this, and then I go into a chaplain. And then I do an aerial, or well, I do the full twirl. Then I do an aerial. And from catching that, I will usually go into a fan or, no, I'll usually go into a fan. So I'll fan it for a little bit. Then I'll stop it here, work on my Z choker, or yeah, Z choker. And then I go right back into it. And that's what I do. So, I mean, as far as by way of what I know rollovers, I know the behind the 8-ball, I know the helix, I know the chaplain, I know the full twirl, I know the aerial kind of, I'm not great at it. I have been working on the Z choker and kind of the Z choker to ice pick, but that one I have to pay attention to so much, I just don't ever do it on stream. 3, you sent me a pretty simple trick to try. All right, sweet. Okay, so let's catch up with chat real quick, and then I will take a look at what 3 sent me. Shortstop is good. What do you know so far? Cool, covered that one. And I think that, Toast, I think that actually does cover everything that I know aside from, can I zero G chap? So I don't know, honestly. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I've done what I believe to be a zero G chap, but I don't know if it's legitimately a zero G chap or not, because the amount with which I end up having to curve my finger below the balisong to keep it upright. So I can't like straight finger chaplain it and just keep it there. And I can't just very slightly angle my finger and keep it there. I actually like hook my finger around to keep it there, but the bally does stay, you know, parallel to the ground. So I don't know, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I know the principle of it, and eventually I'll figure it out. I mean, I figured it out. Eventually I will do it consistently enough and fast enough that it stays where it's supposed to be, the way it's supposed to. What do you suggest I do to make my clips not suck? That's what would, what would you change about them? Let me pull up your content, Jax. I don't believe that I'm going to be the best person to give you any sort of critique or advice, but you have asked. And just like yesterday, I am not in a rush. I have time. You all are here. Super appreciate it. All right. I'm going to watch your most recent one.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. There. Whoa. So what can you do to make your flips not suck? So is this, Jax, is this you flipping the blue Mako? Out of curiosity? That was kind of neat. I'm assuming so because as soon as I asked that, you thumbs up the camera, so that might have been confirmation. But is this your video that I'm watching? The Mako Flippy Flappy Flip Flop? That's you? Okay. So let me go back to your question. What do you suggest I do to make my clips not stuck? Like, what would you change about them? So, here, do you mind? I think I can figure out how to do this. Jax, do you mind if I share my screen so that everybody can see this? I won't if you don't want me to. Because in no way, shape, or form do I want anybody to feel like they are being publicly observed more than they are comfortable being. But I would like to give my opinion as far as what I would do. Not at all? Okay, cool. So I should be able to do this relatively easily. Bear with me. Okay, let me make sure we're on the right. Yep, okay, we are. So, cool. All right, this, I'm gonna wait until it starts again. Here we go. This is what Jax is talking about. So Jax is flipping their blue Mako and has a thing that says 400 subs when. And I'm very curious about that too, because as far as I'm concerned, is what I would provide to you by way of feedback of what can you do to make your clips better is nothing. Keep making them the way that they are because your flipping is so sick. I can't do what you are doing. No. So, I mean, what I would do is what you're doing. You got it. You are really, really good at what you're doing, and I wouldn't change any of it. And if you mean like, is it too close or, you know, is it too grainy or anything like that? I think, I mean, what you're doing right here is great because I can slow it down. I can see what you're doing. I wouldn't change a thing, Jax. Why you don't have 400 subs? Let me see how many you have. You got 308, man. I mean, what do I got? I'm at 127. I mean, no, as far as I'm concerned, you're golden. You're good. So, all right, let's get back. So thanks everybody for putting up with me there. But no, Jax, as far as I'm concerned, you're good. Spark, what's going on, man? I saw you show up and I was in the middle of talking and I did not mean to ignore you, but I'm glad you're here. Thanks for your support. But yeah, Jax, super peak. So 3 sent me a simple trick. I will pull that up. I was trying to learn to flip on my offhand. Sorry for the bad execution. I don't know. I mean, 3, I'm going to be honest. I have not done a whole lot of research into Let's See 3's flipping because I'm not good at. I believe most of your stuff's probably on Instagram, and I struggle, and I haven't really touched Instagram in the last like 2 days. And anyway, I doubt that your offhand flipping is bad execution. Finger curve is normal. Oh, so maybe no curve is low-key insane. Okay, well, eventually maybe I'll get to no curve anyway. Most people hook their finger, that's normal. Okay, so you guys tell me then, is this wait, no, that was, I mean, is this 0G? I mean, it's not perfect, and I know I'm going way, whereas you guys are just like, and it just stays there. But I mean, is this technically speaking a 0G? My silly brain needs to know. So, I mean, can I do a 0G if that is a 0G? Kinda ish, but okay, actually love the close-up flips like this. Yep, so Spark agrees, and Spark is way better than me by way of flipping, collection, and experience in doing this YouTube content creation. So take my feedback with a grain of salt, but Sparks is speaking truth. Libre says, it's a little out of frame, but looks good. Yep. Never post on Instagram. All of my stuff is on Discord. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, then, yeah, definitely haven't seen any of your stuff. So I'm so sorry. Eventually, maybe sometime today, I will be able to find time to really do a deep dive. Cool. So Ego says, you're better than me at 0G. Oh, thanks, Ego. Libre says, yeah, looks good. Just need to smooth out, which happens over time. Right. Cool. Can I send you a few random clips? Absolutely. You can send me anything. Not anything. You can send me anything that you think that I will be appreciative of. What's going on, Matthew? How are you doing? We having a good day today? Glad you're here. All right, so we are caught up in chat. I'm going to hop over to my Discord and see what clip I have been sent to potentially investigate and see if I might be able to learn. Bear with me. Okay, that was a lot of things. I'm not going to try to do all of those things, but I like the way that you opened that up and moved it right into a chaplain. That was pretty sick. There's a lot that you are doing with your offhand unimpressively that I really want to figure out how to do. Because there was some thing that you did where it looked like you were kind of pulling it away. And I see people do that with the choker all the time where they like pull it and it spin. But you did something there too, and it pulled it into a spine grab, I think. Your thought of what I may be able to pick up on a Sunday afternoon stream while being observed by, I'm not even paying attention, so I don't know how many people are watching. I think you think highly of me. And while I have a healthy level of self-respect, I don't know that I can do most of the things that you are doing here quite yet. So I may end up having to just pull up a clip of the shortstop and we may shortstop it out. I don't know. Let me think on that and see what else we have in the chat. So Matthew showed up. What's up, Matthew? Love you. Glad you're here. Libre says, when did you start working on the 0G? Just wondering. So that's a weird question. Technically speaking, never. I've never started working on the 0G. That was like, after I had gotten the chaplain, somebody said something, or somewhere on my like ordered list of these are the order of things that you're supposed to learn in order to like have a good steady foundation to build upon. Somewhere in there, the 0G showed up, and I spent like, I don't know, maybe an hour just kind of doing that. And other than that 1 hour, like I would say maybe 5 minutes every 3 weeks, I might try it. So I mean, in all honesty, Libre, what you saw there was my natural 0G talent. I don't know. Can I do a double scissor? I can't do a single scissor. No, like the only aerial based thing that I do is what you guys saw there. And 8 times out of 10, I don't catch it the way that I'm supposed to. 3 is goated. I love how he flips. 3 is goated. You know, 3, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be talking so much hype about you while also saying I haven't really dug into your stuff yet. That could seem disingenuous. And I don't want you or anyone else who is watching me to think that I am going to be disingenuously nice to someone. So, how about 3, you said you're going to send me some stuff, right? Why don't you send me something that, I mean, you may not think so because you may be a humble goat. But 3, I am very interested if you could send me a clip of something that you think everybody in chat would blow my mind. Libre, what is wild? What did I do? I think he thinks you would like the whip rollover, and it's not a complicated trick, really. How, though? Wild, LOL. How what? Libre, did I break you? What did I do? I picked up some tech stuff from there, or from 3, working on a closer for a combo. Okay. Okay, so Satch, I mean, you are my tech tutor. You know that. I appreciate you. You have been my gateway into tech. So you tell me, because I don't know the goats. Like, I know that the goats have been showing up and watching my stuff, and that's great. I'm blown away. But I don't know the goats. I am Bali Unc. I am out of touch. I am ignorant. So, Statch, is 3 one of the tech goats? Is 3 like a tech prodigy that I am unaware of? Have I been talking with a tech goat? Okay, IQKI. I don't know what. Okay, everyone else is just really good. Okay, cool. Just super surprising that 3 doesn't know how to behind the 8 ball. Wait, I missed that. Just do the first 3 seconds starting with the chaplain. Yeah, okay, so that's starting from the chaplain. I wanted to get into the chaplain the way that was what looked crazy. Okay, anyway, so where did... Oh, that's okay. I see it. There's not really a set order of things you have to. Agreed. I agree. I had been given a recommendation, which I have then taken and put out on my YouTube for anybody else to take. It was just a recommendation of, hey, here are a lot of tricks, and here's where you could learn them from. And once you've learned these ones, you should have a pretty solid understanding of the foundational stuff you need to know to then watch whoever you want to watch and pick up whatever you want to pick up. Okay, so yeah, so no order, but I still can't do behind the 8 ball. 3, you teach me something awesome. I will teach you the behind the 8 ball, I guess. Okay, so send him the one with the spine grab I thought was so cool or so clean, or the tabletop spins. Oh, that, okay. You should try the cherry picker. I have heard that as well. Somebody actually told me, oh, you should try, who was it? Was it Pyro? Pyro said something like very off the cuff, like, oh, Unc, just do this. Like it was you know, don't take it too hard on yourself. Do this easy little baby thing. And the easy little baby thing was a, you know, reverse cherry picker. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know how to do a regular cherry picker, much less a reverse. So yeah, just super surprising that 3 doesn't know how to do the behind the 8 ball. Agreed. Very interesting. I mean, not interesting, bad. No, I mean, but if you do tech, I mean, like Satch, you don't ever do the behind the 8 ball either, do you? Because that's not really a tech thing, right? I think I'm making assumptions and I'm putting other people's like specifics out there. So I don't know, but I thought that was the case. That that tech stuff does not. You guys tell me. I know that tech is like super ambiguous, but I still like it because flipping is flipping and flipping is goat. Anyway, 3. This is that ADHD like cuteness you were talking about, right? Low key behind the 8 ball doesn't really help with any other tricks. It's so common, but I don't think it's fundamental. See, yep, helix is more important. Okay. But the thing is, I don't touch the helix unless it is immediately following the behind the eight ball. I can't think of a single instance where I do the helix other than behind the eight ball. Loki is really good, but there are other goated tech flippers. The Lunasalis and Otonoko are goated. So is Ryloth. Okay. I don't know the Lunasalis, but I do know Odo. So, and I have seen some of Odo's stuff. He sent me a couple things. So I do know that Odo is GOAT, and I can't do that. Reverse cherry picker is one of my favorite tricks. Awesome. You can do that. See, Jax, you're more goater than me. You don't need regular cherry picker to learn Rev. Well, that's good to know. Rev is easier, to be honest. Okay, well, very good to know. I wouldn't consider myself tech flipper, just some tech. Okay. Man, I am like the least Balisong flipping Balisong content creator there is, because all I do is read chat with you guys. But I read chat that's Balisong related, so I'm still Bali Unc. Let's see. Unc hasn't learned whip rollover yet, and y'all are recommending cherry picker. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if I know what the whip rollover is. I know things that I don't know. Let's see. I can actually watch today. Good. I'm glad your hair goes, Baileys. He can inverse cherry picker though. He should definitely learn to whip. Ego, I just think Loki's old stuff is so fundamental. I agree, Satch. Love Loki, especially his transfer stuff. Fire. All right, let's take a look at, well, okay, now people are talking again. I catch up, people come in, totally fine. See, I'm not a fan of transfers. What is tech flipper mean? Nobody knows what tech flipper means. Tech is just very technical moves and maneuvers, less the flowy stuff, more the like, I don't know, like spine grab, like that, you know, spin it around like that, and fingertip around the, like, it's very much like the finger stuff, the technical stuff that, as Satch will say, Unc understands, Unc does not know. All right, so you guys are saying, what are you guys saying? I don't know that I want to do the reverse. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, ADHD. You sent me a bunch of clips. They're all mine, but they're all mid, but that's fine. No, I'm sorry, but that's not mid. That's really cool. So, yeah, I mean, what people don't know that I'm watching happen is a Balisong is flipping around this dude's hands and then landing on top of said hand, and then magically, perfectly sliding down hand into stuff. I will show on screen. Let me see. I will if 3 is okay with me sharing on screen. Sparks, you think, wait, okay, hold on. I don't want to make any assumptions here. Let me scan real quick and make sure I understand who you are talking to. So you sent me a bunch of stuff. Cool. Love it. I love that transfer stuff, like the horse choker, or like horse choker. By the way, he invented the choker, Unc. Who did? By the way, he, like, somebody named Horse Choker invented the choker. There is no tech, LOL. This is a joke. Show on screen. Oh yeah, that clip is fire. stuff I love. Spark says, your Balisong knowledge is actually impressive. Whose Balisong knowledge is impressive? Mine? If so, I mean, I've been digesting this stuff, just taking this in as much as I possibly can. My ability to Balisong may not be peak, but I'm trying to make my knowledge of what I can't do sufficient, at least. Sure, I guess. The 12 are just different variations. Oh, okay. The 5 are just different variations. That's what I picked up on. I watched the first, because they're all relatively quick, but I watched the first 3, I think, and it looked like, it was really cool the way that you were doing it, actually, because it looked like the first one was just the stall, and then the second one was the stall that went down into some sort of, and then the third one looked like it took it, so it was almost like a progression of step 1, step 2, step 3. It was, I mean, I'm making more to do about it than I'm sure you are, but super cool. Came up with it, but highly doubt it's anything new. New or not, I mean, if you didn't watch somebody else do that and you just came up with it, you are very, very inventive. I'm impressed because I mean, I wouldn't have been able to think of, I wouldn't have been able to think of any of this stuff. I could probably see if I could come up with a neat, hey, let's hacky sack this thing. Probably not that well. I am Unc, or not I am Unc, I am. For your skill level, very impressive. I thank you. I appreciate that. Satch says, yeah, I mean, everything kind of exists already. It's a tabletop spin to pinky grab, but still very cool. It is very cool. It's the way, right, it's the way into it that's cool in my opinion. 4th is, I think I got to 3. Let me see which one was number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Oh, I didn't watch this whole one. I stopped it after I had watched that tabletop thing yet again. Okay. Yo, 3, send me on Discord or send in Scott Discord. Wait. Send to me on Discord or send in the Scott. Oh, okay, got it. So yeah, that 4th one is awesome. Now that I've seen the whole thing, I'm gonna tell you honestly. Let me watch it again. All right, 3. The 4th one is your favorite. Okay. So let me watch this one more time before I make the claim that I'm going to make. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Oto Kanoko, sorry. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Oto Kanoko when he sent me a video that I thought was bonkers. I think I can do that. Not quickly, not now, not on stream, most definitely. But I can watch it again. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. It's very smooth and very flowy and very not. I mean, in theory, I think I can walk myself through that. Not quickly. But I'm going to say, I don't know. I'm going to see if I can do that next week. Like Monday through, by next weekend, I'm going to see if I'm going to see how much of that I can figure out over the course of the next week. And I'll follow up with, I'll reach out to you next weekend, or if you drop in on my stream, I'll let you know. I probably won't do it. I probably won't have it, but I'm going to give that a shot. And you said I could put it on stream. I'm not going to share all of the stuff, but I will this one because I kind of just committed to it. So, whoa, let's not do that. Un momento, por favor. I'm trying to figure out how I can hear. I can do it. No, that just, now I downloaded it, which is fine. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I can get this in a way, and because I downloaded it, I can now get this in a way that I can share without sharing like my entire Discord with everybody because you guys don't need to see all of my conversations. Okay, but I got it. So we will. Have I mentioned I have ADHD? You guys are patient with me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's get this on the right. Nope, not that one. I want this one. Nope, not that one. This one. Nope. This one. Nope. One moment. Why can't I get to this? Oh, oh, that's why. I'm still looking at the wrong thing. Oh, I know. Okay. Let's try. I'm so sorry. You guys are so patient with me. Let's figure out where. Is it this one? Maybe? Nope. Man, I'm sorry. You guys are toughing it out. I'm trying to get it so I can. Did I close it? No, I didn't close it. It's still open. Oh, I will get there. I will get there. Yeah, anybody who is not subscribed to Satch, Satch is saying only if you want to, but yeah, if you guys are interested in some sweet flipping and some awesome tutorials on a flipping style that does not have a lot of tutorials out there, Satch is covering it, and it's pretty sweet. Windows capture, and it's not showing my window. So why? Here, let's do it like this. I think I might have almost figured it out. Maybe. I don't know. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to show you guys because I can't figure this out. This is not helping me. Discard. You guys are just going to have to trust me. What 3 is doing is amazingly great, and yeah, I can't show it to you, but I'm going to try to learn it. And if I do, I'll show you what I figured out. Okay, let's see. Jack says wrong thing. Oops. What, did I show something? It wasn't bad, I'm sure. If I did show anything. Sounds right up my alley. I still have tech I want to learn, and there's no tutorials, really. Yeah, you should go check it out. It is awesome. Chat is dead today. Ghost Bally's, I am sorry that chat is dead today. You liven things up, and I will do my best to keep it going. Also, the message above, that is the actual longer clip. Oh, of the 5 that you sent? Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. No, I accidentally sent a link because it was copied on my text keyboard. Oh, okay. Wasn't sure if I was doing something that I shouldn't do. Okay, so let's see. What did you guys say? You guys, I think, said whip rollover or something like that. So let's see if I can pull up something that'll show me the whip rollover. Hey Scott, do you have a Discord? I do have a Discord. You should be able to find me. Just do a search for Bali Unc, Baliunc. All right. Whip rollover. No, I'm trying to hit the wrong thing. Whip rollover. All right, who should I watch this from? Who is going to give me a good whip rollover tutorial? Are we looking at, we got Squid Industries doing one. We got Bali.
The whip rollover is just an index roll and then the whip around into a thumb rollover and a close like that. To do an index roll, all you're going to do is just like how you learned the thumb rollover, is you're going to stick whatever finger you're doing the roll out on, which in this case is your index finger. You're going to stick that out. So you're going to flick the bite handle out like this. Your wrist is going to be turned this way. You're going to flick out that bite handle and you're going to let go and stick out your index finger since you're rolling over that. And then your other fingers here are going to curl in, making space for the Bali to rotate. And from this point, you're going to catch this bite handle here between your thumb and your index finger. So again, I'm going to do that roll and then catch the bite handle just like that. So really simple. Once you got that bite handle in your hand, you're going to do this whip motion around straight into that thumb rollover. And if it's too difficult to do that at first, you can just stop it like this, whip it around, and then do the thumb rollover. So that's how you can break it down if you're having trouble with it. So whip it around and then do the, you can just stop it like this, whip it around and then do the thumb rollover. You can just stop it like this, whip it around and then you can just stop it like this, whip it around and then do the thumb rollover. So that's how you can break it down if you're having trouble with it. So once you're in this position, it's really similar to the ice pick opening and closing that I showed you in the basic openings video. You're just going to turn it around and then get straight into a thumb rollover. So it's a very similar motion to this. So if you haven't learned that, then go learn that trick. Once you have it here, you're just going to be pinching it almost like a pencil. It's going to be with your index finger on top here, your thumb here, and then your straight into that thumb rollover.
Hi, I'm back.
Just work on that transition
Sorry about that. Okay, so man, I'm struggling. My mic died, and I didn't realize that while I'm trying to digest this trick and have not been paying attention to chat. So, whew, there is so much going on. Let's get caught up in chat and then see if we can figure out what kind of weirdness is actually happening. So who's the guy with the orange background? Yep, that's Big Flips, right? Yep. Can't hear you anymore. I love his tutorials. Muted. Yeah. Audio died. Yep. Big Flips. Ghost Valleys. I don't know what all those circles are. Probably indicating that you can't hear me. Must be the video. Audio dead. Big Flips tutorials. You have opinions. The whip is like a helix, but you hold onto it and make the handles rotate. See, I can't understand that. Because for me, the helix is I don't know. I don't know. We can only, okay, so yep, we got that. How do you feel about that trick? So I guess I still struggle in wrapping my head around what it is. I think this was the first time that I've picked up on the fact, okay, so basically what I saw there, and there's a lot to digest. See, yeah, so it's like the start is easy, but where he goes from here to here has always been very, very, very confusing to me. And this was the first time I ever was able to say, oh, like notice, oh, it started here, and at the end of this thing, it was like that. And it's like, oh, because so far every time, so the reason I have not learned the whip rollover yet is because every time I have seen it done, it's like, ah, and all of a sudden it's something else. But visually, I can't see it. So to answer your question, like, how would I describe it then? I don't know that I could do it any better. I think they're doing it fine. It's just my brain had not seen that when this was done, the blade and the handle setup was originally like this and afterwards was like this. So they showed the thing, but they didn't very clearly say, and now while we do this, we are also going to turn said blade while we're doing this thing. Anyway. Oh, okay, not me. You were got it. Got it. You know how when you do a basic opening, you use momentum to make your handle turn. It's similar concept. You use the momentum to make the handle rotate. And the funny thing is, I'm glad that you mentioned that for everybody else. The funny thing is, I actually came to that same realization when I was demonstrating how bonkers it was. Because when I did it, I actually, like, just then again, like, it's here. I just went like that, and it just rotated. See? It's here. I just went like that, and it's rotated. So when I'm doing that, it's naturally, and that's cool. I just learned a feel in the hand that I hadn't had before. So my understanding of the whip rollover already is leaps and bounds beyond where it was. So thank you all for telling me that this is something that I should look at. So far I know that we have that, and then we have that. And then I think from there we have Tony. Ooh, that would have cut me. What's going on, Tony? You just woke up? Did you pass out yesterday? I hope not. I hope you went to bed well rested, ready to attack the day today. And you just woke up and you're here? Shroom did that too yesterday. Woke up, dropped right into a Bali Unc stream, and it was great. So Tony, I'm sorry that you have a sad face on your thing, but I'm glad that you are awake. I'm glad that you are here. I am glad that we're able to hang out today. So what you have come into is 3 and group trying to help me understand, wrap my head around, and maybe land the whip rollover. So that's what we're doing. Let's see if I can, now that I have, I know I can do this. So you guys can kind of see what I'm watching and stuff. Bye, Matthew. Thanks for coming. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Okay, properties. That one. And there. All right. So this is what, okay, and let's figure out, I got to remember how to whip rollover breakdown. And this is all I want to watch. Oh, let's go to view all and put that on repeat. Cool. So let's figure this out.
Just like how you learned you can thumb roll over, you're going to stick whatever finger you're doing the roll out on. In this case, is your index finger. You're going to stick that out.
So am I supposed to be on the bite or the safe handle? Okay. I'm supposed to be on the safe. I'm flicking out the bite. Okay. Got it.
For the Bali to rotate. And from this point, you're going to catch this bite handle here between your thumb and your index finger. So again, I'm going to do that roll and catch the bite handle just like that.
And then I do that. Okay.
You're going to do this whip motion around straight into that thumb rollover. And if it's
I don't know because
stop it like this, move it around, and then do the thumb rollover. So that's how you
I'm doing something wrong then. Because if I do what he's doing, I'm going to have a ring of shame. So what am I doing wrong? Flip out the bite, he said.
turn it around and get straight into
And then that. Yeah, no, I've got to be doing, chat, help me out. It doesn't matter, but it's safer to start on the bite handle and whip out the safe handle. Okay, good. Thank you, 3. Okay, so if that's the case, okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
bring that up with your wrist, come up, and then twist it so that turns this way.
Okay, did you see how he just explained exactly what I was complaining about not having been explained?
Transition, and then get it straight.
I promise I do try. I try to listen. Okay. I've still missed half of it. This is what I like that they do. So that, wait, okay, so I want to flick out the safe.
Combo. Remember that you don't have to start every trick with
And then it was like the ice pick thing. I don't know. Okay, I have this on. I don't need to touch anything. It's going to cycle through. Let's see what's going on in the chat while I'm trying to figure out what Joey's doing. Is it Joey or is it Jelly? I can never hear. Do you guys know? I'm curious. I've watched like his stuff hundreds of times, their stuff hundreds of times. Still don't know if they're saying Jelly or Joey. Doesn't matter, but safer. Okay. Unc, you could join voice chat and could stream to show you and answer questions. I'm sure you could. I have no idea how to do that. You guys are going to have to teach me how to do this voice chat thing at some point. And if I figure out how to do that, and we'll figure it out. Oh, it is Jelly? Okay, cool. I am Jelly of Jelly because Jelly is good. I think. I don't know. Anyway, whip is better on the safe handle. Okay. And if it was a live blade, you would risk cutting your finger if you do the whip on the bite handle. Yeah. Okay. Got it. So
once you're in this position, it's really similar
Nope.
to
That is not smooth for me yet. So,
it's a very similar motion to this. So if you haven't learned that, go learn it. Once you have it here, you're just
how are you guys doing today?
going to be with your
Oh, really? Stop clipping in 24? Oh, he does drone flying stuff. That's cool. I have a cousin that does first person drone flying stuff. It's pretty sweet. Okay. I'm learning this. And I start like, okay. This is so, I've never tried learning anything in front of people before. If you can join a call later, I can try to show you. Cool. I appreciate that, 3. Okay.
Now they got the basic whip rollover down.
So I think in theory, I have an understanding of that because I'm basically just flowing this around, flipping this around, flipping that around. And then it's just a matter of figuring out what I'm doing here. And I think that's basically like an ice pick, but again, I'm just baby steps. I'm focusing on baby step number 1, which is not throwing it into the carpet like that. Okay.
This way, you flick out that bike handle, and you're going to let go and stick out your index finger. Other fingers here are going to curl in space for the belly to rotate, and from this point, you're going to catch this bike handle here.
Yeah, right. I think.
Again, I'm going to do that roll.
I've got to be. I gotta be like I've tried doing it live Insta and it makes it more stressful and difficult in my experience. I believe it. My cousin has done drone work with Jelly So Random. That's random, but that's cool. Jax, welcome back. I am trying to do the whip rollover. Very, very. Poorly. I swear it ends here and then
So if you haven't learned that, go learn that trick.
I think.
Here, you're just going to be pinching it almost like a pencil. It's going to be with your index finger up top here, thumb here, and then your middle finger just supporting it. And you're going to whip it around like that. So it's going to come up, and you're going to bring that up with your wrist.
I don't think that I'm.
Twist it this way, and the cool part about this trick is whipping straight into that thumb over, and that's what makes it look super smooth. So just work on that transition, and then get it straight into that thumb roll, and then catch it like that.
Yeah, chat. I love you. I'm not gonna try to. I am going to try to work on that. I am going to try to learn it, but I'm not going to live. I'm not that teachable yet, and I don't want to do that to you all. So, how about I just do a little bit of? I'll see what I can figure out in that, but I want to interact. I want to do a little bit more of that and a little bit less of you guys just being bored watching. Yeah, because again, for anybody, Tony, I know that you just recently showed up. So anybody who is not aware, anybody who has come in a little bit later, some of the stuff that we have covered really quick is the fact that okay, I'm glad you understand ego, and I'm doing it or not doing it for you guys. So today's stream is a no talking note stream, just hanging out with you guys because I have been doing my live streaming literally every day for at least the last week. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I am simply going to be sticking with my Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live stream, Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time live stream, and my time beyond that is going to be put towards some other Balisong content related projects that I either am about to have in the works or am thinking about doing and kind of need to start planning out. So, okay, toasting, I'm not lost to what you are saying. I'm not going to say, okay, I'm not going to, but we're just going to kind of feel out how today's stream is going to be going. Because in all honesty, I have been streaming for an hour and a half already. And I honestly, I just don't want to spend the next half an hour trying to drill a single trick, not talking to the, when I know that I am not going to be able to interact with you guys quite so instantaneously until Wednesday at 8 at the earliest. Possibly not until next Saturday at noon, almost an entire week without you all. So, you know, I want to make sure that this being the last of the daily streams, that I get a little bit of time with you, with my friends, with my community, interacting and you know, the questioning and the answering and the seeing what kind of craziness you guys come in the chat with that I don't notice until after we've wrapped up and then Scott pieces together what I have picked up on. Did you say earlier why the daily stream stopping? I did. I think I did. So I'm stopping the daily streams solely because I don't feel like I'm getting burnt out. I mean, the whole reason why I am live streaming is because it is so easy for me to do. I don't have to do any editing. I don't have to do hardly any setup at all. Honestly, I don't care about lighting. I don't have to go back afterwards and do anything other than just watch it and make sure that I didn't do anything so embarrassing that I have to delete it. But at this point, I mean, I have dropped enough. I have been vulnerable enough. I have done so many things. I have let you guys chat about so many things. I have unwittingly asked so many questions that I can't see myself taking down any of my streams anyways. So I don't even need to go back and watch them. I can just do a live stream for 30 minutes, for 2 hours. At the end of it, be done and go eat a sandwich and totally not worry about it. Ghost Bally says, hey, Unc, do you have a Discord server? Yes, I do. It is Bali Unc and Friends. You should be able to find that if you do a search for Discord. It's not, it's publicly visible. It's not publicly, like, you can't just join it. You have to apply with, but basically the applying is you clicking a button and then it saying, why do you want to join? And you answer and I'll get it and I'll let you. Let's see. No. Okay. Oh, whew. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Satch. So you're stopping to focus on videos. Didn't get your point. So kind of, but no. Why? Wait, would you like me to send the Discord link in chat? No, I don't want the Discord link out anywhere. I want people to be able to find it because it's available. I want people to be able to search for it and find it, but I don't want to just throw it out for, you know, hey, everybody, because number one, that would be very difficult for me to kind of manage granting access. But number two, I don't want it to be a, hey, everybody join the server. I want it to be a, you know, if you know who I am, if you know who we are, if you are a part of the, hey, I'm going to keep coming back. Hey, I appreciate the positivity. I appreciate your community. I appreciate what you're trying to do. I want those people to be able to find it, but cool. I just meant the stream chat. I'm sorry, Satch, I'm not following. But to your question about videos, so I'm not pausing. I am holding myself specifically to the Wednesday, Saturday stream schedule so that, yes, to a certain degree, I can put focus on doing the videos that I have been promising that I'm going to do. And then a couple other things that are a little bit further on down the road that I think that I want to do, but need to do a little bit of analysis, a little bit of research with regards to what all that means. Okay. So, all right. Going back to toasting. Yeah, so I have no issue. I have no issue flipping. I have no issue trying to learn something, but I do want to make sure that I have time with you all. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. I'm not against the transition. I just want to let you know that we're watching you and you doing you isn't boring. I thank you, Toasty. I appreciate it. You guys are so ridiculously reassuring to me with regards to that sort of stuff. I do truly appreciate it. So let's see. I don't want to learn from scratch on a live stream, but I don't think I'm done yet. I think I do want to see if we can get close to the 2 hours. We're definitely not going to be getting a 3-hour stream in today, because I have things to do. Not really things to do, but things that I probably should do because I have been streaming in with you guys all weekend, just about. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you guys, hey, do this, that, or the other thing in the chat, but I will toss it out again that you know, I am at your guys' disposal. If you guys want to hear me talking about something, or you guys want to ask me any questions, or if you guys just want me to just, you know, get out of my own head and flip, and you guys just want to silently observe me flipping and clicking and clacking, and I can do that too. You guys tell me what you're interested in. And if you're interested in being lurkers and just watching, that is totally fine too. I was doing all sorts of things yesterday. I was given parental advice. I was learning about different people in the community and around the community. I was hanging out with some really cool people and learning some really neat things about the history and lore of the community and some stuff that's happened within it. I mean, all in all, it has been an amazing weekend. What about you guys? Have you guys been having a good weekend? I hope so. I mean, a lot of you guys have been hanging out with me literally all weekend too. So hopefully it hasn't been, you know, a rough weekend by any stretch, but who knows? Let's see. All right. I am going to take a look at a couple things real quick and see if we might be able to come up with something so that you guys can continue to watch something. Because you guys aren't logging off yet. We had the entirety of last week off because of snow. Yeah, well, I always have snow. I mean, not always, but winter, you know. Hmm. Hmm. This is probably my most boring stream yet. Ah. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. And you guys are pretty quiet, which is totally fine. But with you guys being so quiet, there is a good chance we might actually end up wrapping things up and shutting things down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And that's not a threat in any way. I mean, I'm totally fine with things getting shut down. If you guys aren't feeling chatty, if you guys are just looking to listen, that's fine. But it might not be me that you're listening to, which is totally fine. 500 chats or chat messages later. I don't know. Ethan was saying something about yesterday in yesterday's stream, 500 chats later. Like, what does that mean? I don't understand it. What is the big habitat thing behind you? I have a boa constrictor. So behind me is a 6.5 foot long boa constrictor. It is a sun glow, which means that it is a albino and a albino-like morph put together, making it a super albino. So like if you just had an albino boa, the tail end of the tail, the tail end of the tail has a lot more deeper color to it. But because with a sun glow, because it's albino on top of albino type morph, it doubly washes out that extra color. So she is very, very, very pale yellow with orange patterns. It is a very sick snake. Yeah, 3. What is 500 chat messages late? Maybe I'll have to follow up with you afterwards if it's not a here thing. But I don't know what that means because I don't have 500 chat messages as far as I'm aware. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Well, we are quiet, and that is okay. And I'm sure that you guys have things that you can do. And I know that I have things that I could do. So, I think we are, in fact, going to shut things down. Try to learn the thing I sent you. I will. I will try to learn the thing you sent me. The original one. The original one. Okay. I will. You're not saying like right now, you're not like trying to make me stop getting off stream and you're saying do it right now instead of getting off, or are you just reminding me, hey, don't forget to do that? I want to make sure you're getting what you need, 3. Learn it now? Totally not stalling. Are you serious? You want me to learn it now? Or are you in fact totally stalling? And if so, like, do it. If you guys want me to keep going, I will keep going. I have no issue sitting here with you guys staring at me. Okay. Okay. Do I have to try? Okay. Oh, what was that first one again? Okay. 3, I'll keep going. You got it. I got your back. I've already told you. You need something, I got it. But I gotta download this first. And then I gotta figure out a way that I can play this slowly. Because that is just too bonkers fast for me. It is so wild that you guys are like begging me to not stop when I'm literally doing nothing. What am I? Okay. I just closed out a window that I did not want to close. Silly Unc. Let me get back to it. Let me get back to it. I can record a slow-mo if you really quickly, wait, for you really quickly if you want. Let me, Let me see, because I downloaded it. I have a downloaded copy of it now. Let me see if my video player gives me by default a slow option. If not, I'm sure I can figure it out. I mean, figure out how to slow it down or something, but let's see. Or at least make, I can at least, there. Okay, so I don't know that I can slow it down, but I can at least play it on repeat. And it's so short, it's enough that I can, okay. Can you can you try to send me a slow one? That would be beautiful. I would love it because I really want to figure out how to do that, but I don't know what it is that you're doing. But honestly, yeah, that rollover thing is that is sick. So yeah, if you can, if I'll wait for it. I won't leave yet. I like whip rollovers a lot. You can also do them on different fingers. Okay. Why, out of curiosity, Tony, why do you like whip rollovers so much? Are they a good like transition into something else for you that you really like to do? And Tony, I'm going to be very, very, very honest with you, and I am sorry. Here is the God's honest truth from Bali Unc. Other than, I think, the VR, I did it one. I honestly, I don't think that I've seen much, if any, of your flipping, because all of my like content creation for the most part is all under YouTube. That's a lie, because I do scroll through and crazily heart Instagram shorts and feeds all the time. But with Instagram, it's so hard for me to understand like what I'm seeing, or specifically who's flipping I'm seeing. So I may have like sent 40 likes to you with regards to your flipping, but I'm not aware of it. The only flipping of yours that I'm aware of having seen was that VR one. So FYI, all of that to say, I am curious about your flipping and why you like whip rollovers. And I am embarrassed to say I have not had the opportunity to watch much of your flipping yet. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just a fun motion to me. Okay. So you basically like it the same way I like my behind the eight ball followed by helix. It's just fun. Or fanning. I love fanning. Just fun. Okay. Whip rollover is probably the best trick to keep a combo going. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Unc, have you learned choker fanning yet? So it's weird. I in theory, I know the choker fan. I have a few times done at least so much of it that, you know, when I'm bringing it back in, I get the nice little spin when I run it from my, finger to my ring finger. But can I do it smoothly? I cannot do it smoothly. Especially, I mean, just from here. I mean, just from this spot right here, knowing that I'm just holding it with, my middle finger and my thumb, I pinch it with a death grip because I'm terrified that it's going to go like that. But because I have pinched it with a death grip, it makes the act of then turning this into a rolling movement, or no, I did it the right way. It makes it very, very difficult for me. So it's kind of like the other day we were on stream, and You uninstalled Discord on your other phone. 1 sec. No problem. No problem. I got time. Thanks to you, I'm not going anywhere. So, no, thanks to everybody. You all want me to stay. I don't understand why, but you want it, you got it. I don't remember what I was just saying. But as far as the choker fan, that was the question, right? Choker fan? Yeah. No, I don't got it, but you can actually hold it much lighter than you think you can. I believe it. I totally do. But for me, it's just, there's something about being out here and because it puts so much tension on your ring finger. There's so much pressure there that it's such a strange transition to go from here to a twisting motion. I mean, I can do it. I understand the principle of it in theory. I mean, I can see it happening. I can do it in slow motion. Yeah, I'm not proficient with it yet. I'm still happily trying to get the Z choker, or the what do you call it? The Z choker to ice pick. And I've been trying to do that. I haven't been giving it dedicated practice because, again, I've been too focused on you all, and that's not your fault. That's my fault. Let's see. So you don't need to be that far down the handle. Oh, really? It will also make it harder to combo if you learn it that far down. A good way to figure out how hard to hold it is to see how light you can hold the handle with the grip that you use to choker without moving the knife. How light you can hold the handle with the grip you use to choker without moving the knife. Okay. Bigger, more experienced movements help to learn some tricks. I believe that too. I was joking the other day, going back and watching my Did I Just Learn the Choker video, and the excitement that I was having for getting it around my finger 3 times. And I was joking about the fact that in watching that video, to flippers like you guys, when I do the chaplain, you guys are probably seeing me do the chaplain, and in your minds, it's probably looking something along the lines of this, because I have so much movement, I can't do the whole like thing that you guys can do. It just flies off. All right, you sent me the slow-mo. All right. Let's take a look. Do 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 do. Unc ain't doing the chaplain, he's doing the lasso. That's funny. No, I don't think I am playing the slow-mo. Or I downloaded the wrong one. It's probably this one, right? Yep, that's it. Okay. So see, we're 3 seconds in and I've already lost it. All right, so I have it open. I'm on the safe handle. Okay. Let me grab the... Now I'm starting here, going around my finger. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. All right. Open. We're here so far. We got it going around here all the way to here. Okay. Let's go this far. So let's figure out this backwards. It was, see, ADHD. Okay, it did start like, okay. Basically, I'm just going around my index finger and then stopping it like this, right? Or like this. Okay. So in theory, I should be able to do that backwards. Maybe, I don't know. So, no, it was, man, are you guys loving this? How exciting is this? So it was here all the way around. No. Okay, yeah, all the way around and then catch it with the middle finger. No. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that was right. I think that was right. Index roll, reverse mid chap, spine swivel, index spine roll, ice pick grip. Let's see. Okay, let's just hold. Let's see. So 3 really over here, like I'm in possession of a dual set of mobile cellular devices, wherein one is used exclusively for the procurement of contraband substances. Tony, I don't think 3 said any of those things. I think 3 said, one moment, Scott. I am going to use my surplus of cellular devices to assist you in something that will keep you on stream for longer. I send you the Somo, thank you. Unc ain't doing the chaplain, he's doing the lasso. Yeah, the Ted Lasso. I sent you a video on Discord. That's a better explanation. Okay. I need the etymology of why it's called a chaplain, because, like, when I hear that, I think Charlie Chaplin. Same. For the 3, way harder than it looks in my opinion. Kinda a swivel-like motion on the spine from the reverse mid-chap, and then go into the index spine roll. Huh? Index, mid-chap, spine, swivel. Index spine roll, ice pick grip. Is that an accurate description of the first part of the combo? These are the same techie asking. These are the same techie but combos, bro. Ego, I appreciate your apology for the explicitive. That lets me know that you are in fact trying to keep things PG, and I do appreciate that. Index roll, chaplain twist, finger roll, tabletop. Okay. Ego, it's the chaplain twist, I guess. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna have to get in the Discord so I can see it. Okay. We are caught up with chat. So let's, he said the word, I heard it. Chat? Yeah, I said chat. Okay. So around the index all the way. Stopping here, right? That seems like is that right? Is that going around my finger enough? I think so. Eh. Ah. Hmm. So all around, stop there, bring it back, then stop on the next finger. I mean, so I really like the fact that you sent this to me in slow-mo, and I really like the fact that I can actually scan through it frame by frame, because when I do that, it gives me this really, I have no idea. It gives me this really logical step-by-step, like I can wrap my head around it. But it is so logical that it makes me feel like it's like not hard and I know better. But in form, I can see what's happening and it makes sense. I should be able to figure this out. So I will figure it out. I'm not gonna keep drilling this on live stream though. Just not gonna. Let's see. Silly person says this guy is so cringe unsubbed. Oh, true. True. I am so cringe. They call me Unc for a reason. And if you don't appreciate it, I appreciate you unsubbing. But in all honesty, I appreciate you having subbed in the first place. That was kind of you to at least have tried. Way harder than it looks, especially if you haven't done the spine roll. Yeah, no, I believe it. It's and that's for the tech stuff that I have seen, a lot of it kind of falls under that category of when you slow it down and you see what is actually happening, it's like, oh, okay, this is not too bad. But it's difficult. I mean, it is because I don't know how to do all of the things. But if you're going very slowly, you can be like, oh, well, you just do this and it goes around the finger and blah, blah, blah. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 3. I am going to learn that for you. I am not going to learn that on stream. If you don't want me to stop yet, if you guys want me to keep going, I will, but you got to give me something else. I'm not feeling I am learn a trick on stream ready yet. Oops. I just tried to open up the wrong thing and now I got to figure out how to stop it. There. Now let's get you guys back. All right. All right. So I'm not doing that. I'm not going to learn something yet. I need to figure out how to do that. I don't know how to learn stuff live while I'm being watched. I struggle enough learning stuff when I'm not. So what's going on, Sammy? How you doing? You plan on going to Blade Show East? I do plan on going to Blade Show East if I can work it out. It is simply a matter of getting the time. So simply a matter of getting the time and finding lodging. I hear that's hard to do, but the intent is yes. I do in fact want to go to Blade Show, get to flip knives that I would never otherwise be able to get to flip. Supposedly, Dasuko is going to be there with the ballast or the boba song, and I want so desperately to try the boba song. So When's Blade East? I think Texas is first. I think East is in, I want to say June. Is East in October? Really? Okay, now I got to pull it up. Let's see when East is. I should know these things. I mean, I'm going to a concert with my son later on in the month, like this month, and I have no idea when. It might be this week. It might be in 3 weeks. I really need to start using a calendar more. Blade. It's not how you spell it. Blade. Hotel breakfast. No. Show East. It is going to be in now. Nope, not October. It's going to be in June. It's going to be in Texas in March, Atlanta in June, and Salt Lake City in October. So it ends in October, but it ends in Salt Lake City. June for Atlanta. All right. East is October. Nope, I thought East was in May or June. It is. Excited about Blade Show. Hopefully going this year. Sorry, Satch. It's not that nobody cares about Texas. It's that Texas is the smallest one. Oh, yeah. You're probably right. Texas is just too far. Wish I could go to West, but not this year. Wisconsin, so same different, to be honest, but not easy. But it's, if not East, further. Okay. All right. What other questions we got? What other topics? What do you guys wanna? What other? Here's one for you. If you guys want to start answering questions in the chat, if you're not going to ask me questions, but you want me to keep going, well, let's do a vibe check. We already had one cringy unsub. Are you guys about good? Are you finally ready for me to start shutting it down, or is it a keep it going? Pickles? What is my opinion on pickles? I don't like pickles for the most part. I do make pickles, and when I make pickles, I will eat them, but in general, not a huge pickle fan. Keep going. You guys got to help me out, because I can't just keep doing it. Let me see, what time is it? It's 2:09. I'm going to give it until 2:15. Seriously, you got 6 minutes of Scott left, and then I'm going to be killing it. You got 6 minutes. Go. Any questions you guys have? Anything that you want to know? Anything that you want to share with me? Music. I love music. If there is anything other than Hotel Breakfast that I need to listen to be a participant in this community, you guys need to let me know as quickly as possible what music I need to get into. Let's see. So 3 says keep going. Spark says, what is my thoughts on... Oh, Sparks, you're giving me some stuff. Okay. So Jack Link's good. I like jerky. That's great. Gummy bears. I don't mind gummy bears, but more often than not, gummy bears are too chewy for me. So, Katanas, I am not a ninja, so I don't have a professional opinion one way or the other. I don't have one. My son does. Not a real one. One from, what's that? What is it called? Demon Slayer, whatever, that one. Let's see. R.I.P. Scott, what is going on with me? Why am I dying? Oh, did I say kill it? Okay. R.I.P. Scott. Do you want to VC after stream? I can help you with some tricks if you want. I need to eat. After eating, I will hit you up. Ego says only one is a good. Wait, only one is a good song. Oh, hold on. Are you saying that, Ego? You got to clarify. Are you saying that Hotel Breakfast is the only one and that it is a good song, which I hope you are not saying? Or are you saying there is a song called Only One and Only One is a good song? I'm gonna head out now, actually. Gotta eat. Great stream. Thanks, Satch. Only One is a good song. I guess I'll look it up. Is there an Only One, or are you talking about Only One? Yeah, I don't know. Ego, you're gonna have to fill me in. Let's see, what time is it? We're not there yet. It's 2:12. Which rappers do I listen to? What did I just, what, I don't know what just, okay. Um, hmm. Let's see. Which rappers do I listen to? Juice World, Tech Nine, who's trying to get rid of us? I'm trying to get rid of you? No, I am in fact hungry. Only One is by Blade. I typed in Only One and Blade and nothing came up. But knowing that not Type 1, knowing that, what was it? Oh, I lost it. Was it Only One? Yes, Only One. Okay, Only One is by Blade. I'll find it. What, Spark, you like Juice WRLD too? Okay. Yeah, no, as a matter of fact, in the other day, I have never heard of Only One. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, the other day when I was talking about, I don't know if you were in or not, I was talking about the fact that there was like seriously a year and a quarter that I'm staying actually for a couple minutes tuning Bali. Okay. The whole 333 album by Blade. Okay, I'll listen to Ego. I will put on that entire album and I will listen to it. So yeah, Juice WRLD, listen to, who else did I say? Tech Nine, I listened to, lots. I mean, lots. I don't, usually I don't not like anything just about, but Hotel Breakfast was absolute trash. Not gonna lie. Okay, 333 doesn't hit hard, but, what, Tony, is brokey my jote? These are not words again. I mean, maybe they are. Is that a song? I'm gonna go for the day. It was great seeing you. Okay, bye, Toasty. All right, it is 12:15. I am out. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me for an entire week straight, not day in, day out, but every day. Jote is a weird spelling of goat. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so thank you guys so much for spending so much time with me, for coming in, tuning in, watching my streams, watching the video on demands afterwards. This has been absolutely great. This has been an amazing, magical, beyond realistic week. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.